Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. On this video, I'll be working on the application of differentiation. Don't forget to share this video across your friends. Subscribe if you have not subscribed before. And I have some problems here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to solve this particular problem together. But I'll be working on in application. There are many of them, but we have what is called gradient application. We have what is called turning point. We have maximum and minimum point. We have function of function application, and so on and so forth. But presently, I'll be working on gradient. Now, don't forget, when I talk about gradient is also the same thing as what? dy, dx, which is also the same thing as gradient. That is what we are talking about, which is also the same thing as slope and y prime. Some people use m and so on and so forth. All these things can be represented as, is given. Now, when a problem is given like this, for instance, let me state out some problem. Permit me to write out some question on the board so that we can solve it together. Okay, let's play around with these questions. There are 3 of them presently. 1, 2, 3. And there are 3 more, which we can play around with. Now, solution to this problem. The question says, find the gradient. Now, y equals to what? 3x squared plus 11s plus 7. This is called function. This is called function. Now, if I want to turn it to gradient, I will find the y, the x, which is known as what? Gradient. Which it will be equals to, drop down the power 6x minus 1 from the power plus 11. That is the gradient. Now, after that, the question now proceeds to what? You have to find the what? The gradient, which is, this is the gradient. You will now see that at this point, P, this is what? Is this particular point. It means I want to find the gradient. I'll be having this, and at this point, I can now say that what? My gradient is 1. It means the gradient equals to 1. It means 6x plus 11 equals to 1. Is it 1? Minus 1, sorry, minus 1. Now, which I will say that 6x equals to minus 12. My x will be equals to minus 2. My s equals to what? Minus 2. Now, since my s is minus 2, I will now come to here, which by saying that y, bracket of 3x squared plus 11x plus 7, which I'll be having 3 bracket of minus 2. Is it minus 2? It should be minus 2, sorry. Minus 2 squared plus 11 minus 2 plus 7, which this is 4. 4, that will be 12. 12 plus 22 minus 22, that will be minus 7, which I'll be having 12 minus 22 plus 7, which I'll be having it will be minus 3. Now, I will now continue by having my p, xy will be equals to my x, don't forget my y, equals to minus 3. Now, it will be equals to s will be first. S is minus 2, minus 3. That is my answer. Minus 2, minus 3. That is my x. Please, in any given coordinate, x, y, s is always first, y is common, second. Okay. Now, look at this one. Find the differential coefficient of the function this at point this. Now, this is different from the first one because we are looking for the coefficient. Now, differential coefficient, solution. Now, this is the function y equals to 1 all over x squared plus 9. Please, this can also be written as x squared plus 9 bracket of minus 1. That is my function. Now, since I have that, I cannot continue by having the y, the x will be equals to, drop down the power, differentiate inside, I'll be having 2x, and return the function and minus 1 also from the function, minus 2, which we have done that earlier. I'll be having the y, the x equals to, please, before you watch this video, make sure you watch our video on differential calculus, differentiation. Now, I'll be having minus 2x divided by x squared plus 9, or bracket of squared. Now, since I have this, and the question is asking for what? You are asked to find the coefficient. Now, the coefficient, this is the point. Now, I have my x 4, 1 all over 25. It means I'll be talking about what? Dy, dx will be equals to minus 2 bracket of 4 divided by 4 squared plus 1 all over 4 squared all over 25 all over 9, sorry, 4 squared, yes, I think I'm not making any mistake, yes, 4 squared all over 9, plus 9 all squared, which I'll be having, I have minus 8 divided by 4 squared and plus 9, that is 16 plus 9, that'll be 25, that'll be 25 squared, that'll be 25 squared. 25 squared will also be same thing as what? My y, the y dx will be equals to what? Minus, which is minus 25 all over 625. 625. That is what we are talking about there. That's what we are talking about there. Now, because you are asked to find the differential coefficient of the function, this differential coefficient, this is the coefficient of the what? Of the differentiation. That is all about that. And the last one, which is this solution to this. Okay, I have this. It means I will be having y equals to 2 root of s minus 1 all over s. Don't forget, this can be written as 2 x raised to the power 1 all over 2 minus x raised to the power minus 1. Take note of that. Very, very important. Since I have that, I cannot continue by having my dy dx equals to, this will be 1 all over 2, and x raised to the power minus 1 all over 2. I have minus 1 from the power, and this one will be minus 1 x raised to the power minus 2, which this will cancel this. I'll be having 1 all over s 1 all over 2 plus 1 all over x squared. That is what I will be having there. Okay, I'm not making any mistake. No. Now, I will not say that the y, the s is equals to this. Now, I will now move on at x equals to what? At x equals to 1. Now, at x equals to 1, it means the y, the x will be equals to 1 all over root of 1 plus 1 all over 1 squared, which I'll be having 1 plus 1 becomes 2, which I'll be having 2. 1 plus 1 equals to 2. It means the y, the x equals to 2. That is my answer. Now, permit me to write another set of questions so that for better understanding of this part, Okay, now okay, look at this particular problem. Permit me to write this question and let's see how it will go. Okay, let's try to play around with these two questions and making 5, at least with that you are good to go. Solution to this problem. Now, the slope of the tangent to the curve of y equals to 3x squared minus 2x plus 5 at the point 1,6. Take note of that, point 1,6. Now, what I just need to do here is that my dy dx will be equals to 6x minus 2. And I'm talking about, it means at this point my x equals to 1, y equals to 6. Now, it means I'll be talking about dy dx will be equals to 0. Now, which I'll be having, which I'll be having 6, I'll be having 6 bracket of 1 minus 2, which is equals to 4. 6 bracket of 1 minus 2 equals to 4. Now, I will now continue, which my gradient, the slope of the tangent of the curve, we are looking for the slope. It means the slope is what? 4. That is all. The slope equals to what? Is equals to 4. Now, don't forget, I've said this earlier, that slope is something as gradient, also the same thing as dy dx, and so on and so forth. Now, this is very simple. Y equals to x3, x power 3, and plus 15x plus 1. Now, find the points on the curve y equals to this, at which the gradient equals to 0. Now, points, we are looking for points. Anytime you hear a word point, we are talking about x and y, which is the coordinate. Please take note of that. Now, dy dx will be equals to 3x squared plus 12x plus 15. Now, at the gradient equals to 0, which is equals to 0. Now, I can now factorize this, which 15 and 45 and 12, which I'll be having, normally I can reduce this thing by 3, which I'll be having x squared plus 4x plus 5 equals to 0. Now, 3 and 5, which I can turn into 5 times 1, plus, I'm talking about plus. Hope I'm not making mistakes. No. Okay. Now, I'm trying to work on that quadratic problem. Okay, that should not be a problem for me. I think I'll be having x squared. That should be a problem because of there will be minus here. The question supposed to be minus here. Please let me amend the question. The question is supposed to be minus. Sorry, maybe the way it comes, the person is not properly. The question is not. Yes. I think it's okay like this. Now, I think at this point I can turn it to so that it will be very easy for me to undo plus 5x. Okay, let me just minus x plus 5x. Oh no. Yes. That will let me just 5 times 1, 5. Yes, minus 5 equals to 0. Now, this will be x bracket of x minus 1 and plus 5 bracket of x minus 1 equals to 0. X equals to minus 5, x equals to 1. Now, x equals to minus 5, x equals to 1. I will note that when x equals to minus 5, it means y will be equals to s3 plus 5x squared minus 15x plus 1. Now, when s is, which I'll be writing 125 minus plus 25 times 6, which is going to be 1. Oh, that should be 150 minus, this will be, that will be 75. 75 plus what? Plus 1, which I will be having 101, which is y equals to 101. It means x comma y here will be equals to minus 5 comma 101. That is for that. Now the next one, when x equals to 1, this should be very straightforward. Y equals to x cubed plus 6x squared minus 15x plus 1, which I'll be having 1 plus 6 bracket of 1, 15 bracket of 1 plus 1, 6, 15, and this, it will be y equals to 7. Now it means x comma y equals to 1 comma 7. Now the coordinates I'm talking about, x comma y and x2 comma y2 will be equals to minus 5 comma 101 and 1 comma 7. That is the coordinate. Okay, I'll be stopping here. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching.